Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and with a heavy heart, Akira Toriyama has passed. Wow. I mean, I don't really know how to even react to it. I'm at a loss for words, y'all. I really am. Um, I don't know. I mean, sometimes people. Eventually, we all have to, croak or whatever. But I don't know. Sometimes some people just feel like you just don't think it. It's the same thing with Kazuki Takahashi. Like, hey, I just don't even know. Like, to hear that Akira Toriyama is dead, and it's just like, holy crap. And it's like, damn, he's been dead for a week, and we just now getting the news because he died March the 1st. He died the first day of March, and it is the 7th. Whoa, like, wow. We had a whole week, you know what I'm saying, before we even knew. Um, I understand respecting his privacy and his family and friends and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like, wow, it's just so, I don't know, unbelievable. Like, you know, the legend, the god, and if you guys were growing up in the 90s, that was the gateway drug for most of us. Dragon Ball Z was the gateway for most of us. Us on the playground trying to do kamehamehas and trying to turn Super Saiyan when Goku fought Frieza, and watching literally the planet's gonna blow up in 5 minutes, but yet we had about 300 episodes to get through, and the planet still ain't blew up. Or Goku turned to Super Saiyan 3 forever. You know what I mean? And Toonami showing all the great clips of Dragon Ball Z, promoting it or whatever, and then even then, um, the Hispanic channels, the Telemundos at the house, would be playing them as well. So it was a lot of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and it's like, damn. Especially when it makes you wonder, like, what are they going to do with the upcoming series, Dragon Ball Dama, and is anybody else in charge for Dragon Ball now that Akira? And I'm not talking about Taru. I'm talking about, like, is anybody in his family that's going to be representative? Did he leave notes behind? It just makes you wonder. But you know, this was the thing that got us all into anime. The king of anime. Dragon Ball Z is the king of anime, just like Sailor Moon is the queen of anime. Those two were literally the two things that got people into anime. And now that Akira Toriyama's gone, it's just like, I don't know if it was me. And I'm not I'm only saying this because now that he's gone, I think it's time to sunset the series. I really do. Um, it was already bad enough. You kind of brought it back after it ended, but now that Akira's gone, I think out of respect for him, I think you should, after Dragon Ball Dama, wrap up the series, and then that's it. Honestly, whatever plots were left behind, it is what it is. I just think the franchise at this point now needs to kind of hit the sunset, especially since the story has been over for a long time. Um, that's just my personal opinion, but I don't know, because I really don't know. Like, the words are kind of like lost, because I'm just like, wow, like, damn. I remember I saw it on Instagram, because I had logged back on or whatever, to check something, and then I saw, I try to check my friends' stories and stuff like that, and I saw one of my friends was like, "Rest in power, Akira Toriyama." I was like, stop playing with me. And then I go on the internet, and then I see a lot of people questioning it, and then a couple of minutes later, it was confirmed. And then you get a whole letter that was like, damn, he's been dead since March the 1st, which is one of my friends' birthday. So while I was celebrating one of my friends' birthday, one of my, childhood heroes and inspiration for art, Akira Toriyama, died. And I know some people are like, what, you're inspired by Akira Toriyama? Yes, of course I'm inspired by Akira Toriyama, just like I was inspired by Kazuki Takahashi. My early works when I was drawing was focused on Yu-Gi-Oh, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. Like, I was trying to draw that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to master how to draw that. So yeah, I was influenced by them. Um, you know, so I know a lot of people are like, well, because I don't post any anime drawings like that. Well, yeah, I don't, but that doesn't mean I'm not inspired by, Akira Toriyama. I can still be inspired by it just because I don't really draw as much anime work. That doesn't mean I'm not inspired by him still. You know what I'm saying? And I know I criticize Dragon Ball a lot, but I criticize it because I feel like it's a beating a dead horse thing, and I'm not getting on here to rant or anything. I just, I know there are going to be people that are like going to be thinking like I'm being hyperbolic because I criticize Dragon Ball Super a lot, so I must not be a Dragon Ball fan or whatever, or I never cared about Akira Toriyama. No, I care. I care about Akira Toriyama. I cared about his work. I think his work is amazing. And I love Dragon Ball. I love all of it, but y'all have to remember, I also grew up seeing the end of it as well. So for me, some stories are just done. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to anime. And to me, bringing it back now just feels, a little slimy. It always felt slimy, even though, Akira brought it back because of the reception of Dragon Ball Evolution, which, Jesus Christ, that movie should never have been made. Um, but I mean, people are gonna miss him. People are gonna miss him, and I already know. In the past couple of days, it's going to be a whole bunch of tribute drawings and stuff like that for Dragon Ball or whatever. And it's kind of crazy because I just saw one of my friends. He just like did a post about Akira Toriyama, but he showed the ending of Dragon Ball GT, and I'm just like, man, come on, bro, you can't be doing this. It's too late at night to be crying right now or getting into the feelings because it feels the ending of Dragon Ball GT hits more now that Akira is gone. You know, it's a grievous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that he knows. I know he knows that we love Dragon Ball. We love his work. We appreciate him for everything he done and stuff like that. And I know he knows that he was loved by everybody. And how impactful Dragon Ball the franchise was in general, which is kind of crazy because I had just got done watching some Dragon Ball stuff before the announcement. Like, because I was watching the Dragon Ball Kakarot stuff for the last season finale pass or whatever, the end of Z stuff. So to watch that and then get, this message, and then after that I was suggested like what you need to know before Sparkling Zero comes out. So I don't know. It was maybe like it was just like the spirit of everybody else like telling us like, it's a Dragon Ball kind of day today. You know what I mean? Um I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but I just kind of wanted to get on here, just pay my respects to Akira Toriyama, um, and just be like, thank you for creating a franchise like Dragon Ball. Thank you for inspiring the millions of artists, cosplayers, people fitness people, bodybuilders. Because I mean, let's be honest, Dragon Ball inspired everybody. And thank you for giving us a world to escape to. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys. Rest well, Akira Toriyama. You are the GOAT. You always will be. And thank you for everything. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.